this insurance company has a representative who's literally trying to nickel and dime on the roof, and he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Let's go to the first video. Here it is.
I'm not a roofing expert. I don't know how to do any roofing. That's your guys' job. But I'm looking at that, and what you're doing is simulating damage to the shingle.
Me?
Whenever you pull the shingle back, it needs to go. That's creating damage.
That point?
No, I'm not saying right, but when you pull this one up.
Yeah, you have to pull this one up to see which three it is.
Okay, I'm saying, but you don't need to crease it.
When did I crease it?
When you pull up the side of it.
Where's it creased?
Where's it creased?
It's not creased now, and that's what I'm saying.
Oh, let's go to a different one then. Do you think this is repairable?
Yes.
Cool. You got that bit on video?
Yeah.
According to the report, this is a State Farm representative. There's more video. Here it is.
Show us how to do it.
I'm not a roofing expert. I don't do anything.
No, but you're making a coverage decision, so you are an expert.
No, I'm an expert on the policy. And what the policy pays for is accidental direct physical loss of the roof to the damage.
So this shingle we agree is wind damage, right?
Correct.
All right, so what's the proper way to repair it?
To get the nail out.
Okay. To get the nail out where?
You have to use a little finesse. You can't tear back the shingles.
Can you direct me?
No.
What do you mean?
We're not going to tell you how to do repairs. That's your job.
What?
We are here to evaluate.
Yeah, you are telling me how to do repairs because of the email.
No, I'm saying that what you were doing was bending a shingle.
I have to see where the nail's at, correct?
Yes. No, I'm not saying that you don't have to, but you don't have to bend the shingle.
Where did I bend the shingle?
Oh, I have more video. I damn near classified this cat as a Karen. He said, and I quote, "I'm not a roofing expert." End of conversation. Get your ass off the roof. Why are you up here? You just said you are not a roofing expert. And then he says, "We're not going to tell you how to do repairs." Another exact quote. While he's in the middle of telling him how to do repairs. And then he damages the roof.
But he can't show me how to do it.
You should be willing and able to pull it down.
Oh, this is going straight to an attorney, so it doesn't matter.
I'm saying you don't need to bend the shingle.
Okay, well,
it can be lifted.
Okay, can be lifted where? Show me. Now, so what do I need to do? So this is sealed.
Up here.
So I didn't do that right there?
You're bending the corner.
You just bent that one back just as far, if not further than him.
Yeah, you bent that one back further than I bent that one back, sir.
And
when you bent this one back, you created damage yourself.
It's repairable.
It's repairable?
Yes.
You did that. You didn't do that?
No. I mean, if you're going aggressive like that, it will.
Aggressive?
Yeah.
Sir, are you?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? You get the nail out. How are you talking? What do you mean? That's how you have to get the nail out.
No, I'm just saying there has to be a willingness there to actually complete the repair, and I don't see that.
You did that? You didn't do that?
No.
He didn't do that? Wow.
You can do that on your own accord.
No.
I've seen what I need to see.
You damaged the shingle, so we're going to send that in.
Okay.
This is the silliest insurance adjuster guy I have ever seen. Okay, Adrienne, is this how insurance companies are supposed to nickel and dime us policyholders who pay a monthly fee in order to have the opportunity to fix things that are broken? Is this the good service we're paying for? A guy literally being a taskmaster to the person fixing the damn roof.
You know what? I think we can all agree that insurance is a racket. The fact is that they are not here for us unless they are here to, collect that deductible and to take our monthly payments. But the reality is, the moment we try to cash in on a claim, then we get put in a database. And you can ultimately lose your insurance coverage and struggle to get insurance coverage in the future just because you file multiple claims, even if you've made multiple payments. And it really shows you that the system is set up such that you're not supposed to even use the insurance, even though you're supposed to pay for the insurance. And in some states, it's mandated you have the insurance. It really shows you it's a capitalistic racket and that it's not operating as it's supposed to operate.
Yeah, I'm glad the person who was the repairman, who was the actual expert, recorded this encounter, did not say, okay, yeah, we'll do it your way. I just want to get paid. And no. He was being an advocate for the homeowner. He was being an advocate for the person who owns the property and the policy. Big ups to him for standing up in such a way, getting the information recorded, and now we have it publicly available for review.